Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're just coming off the high of a very roller coastery first series, Dragons and Reapers. Thanks again for that performance. Now we're going to be heading into some more action. Before we get into that, I got my good friend here, a Magic Pepperoni, also a goated caster. What's going on, man?
Not much. It's been a hot minute since I've casted. I didn't get to make it last week, so I'm happy to be back in the booth and start things off with a banger. My first night back, because both these teams are looking hot right now.
Oh, absolutely. This actually could be the matchup of the night. We've got Galaxy and Lightspeed, two of the top rival teams. They're ranked, I believe Galaxy is second and Lightspeed is third in the power rankings. Galaxy sitting there at 7-2, Lightspeed 6-3. Should be an absolute banger of a matchup.
Yeah, I completely agree. Galaxy, they're looking hot as ever right now as they came off a win on Monday over the Bearcats. It was a 3-2 series win, and I've noticed a lot of their series go the full distance. So if this is going to be a long series, I think it's a Galaxy favored series. On the other side of things, you got Lightspeed, and a lot of their wins are sweeps. So I think how you can expect this series to play out is if Lightspeed's going to take it, they're going to do it very quickly because Galaxy is very threatening when it gets to the clutch moments in those game fives.
Yeah, it seems you really wouldn't want to get into a battle of stamina against Galaxy. They've just been on an absolute tear. Had a little bit of a slow start to the season, but since then, absolutely dominated with their lead. The only team with a better record is Whiteout currently. Also, something to know on Galaxy, we've got the Broskis, Ventus and his younger brother Boy Wonder taking up the roster, and they've got that chemistry just from being siblings. That's something you can never discount. That's not the kind of chemistry that you can really recreate. So definitely a scary duo. We'll have to see if Lightspeed is up for the challenge.
Yeah, and that's something you can't really measure because, I mean, they're not afraid to critique each other and to tell each other what they really think, and that's a big positive because you don't have to worry about offending somebody because that's your brother. You're gonna tell them the dead truths, and it's working out because they have a very solid roster. They've found a way to make it work together, and I think they're probably the favorites in this matchup just based off of how hot they've been recently. I do believe Lightspeed got swept by Whiteout. I mean, it is Whiteout, #1 team, but coming off a win for Galaxy and then coming off a sweep, getting swept by for Lightspeed is very two different ends of the spectrum right now. So hopefully Lightspeed can come out swinging and really give Galaxy a fair match here. And I think this is a potential 5-game series.
I definitely think it has a potential to go the distance. And building on that, I guess we'll just lead right in. What is your prediction for this matchup?
I gotta give it to Boy Wonder and Ventus. That's my boys, and I think they're taking Game 5.
You know what? I'd like to agree. I hope we get this Game 5 series. Galaxy, already seen plenty of them. They might be exhausted, might not even want to play another one. But we'll have to see how it plays out as we are heading into the very first game here. Pharaoh, Boy Wonder on the kickoff. Let's get this thing rolling. Quick snail here. One of the lesser known rival players. I think he's coming in as the third. Kinetic is the sub for this roster. And actually, I did just notice Poseidon. That's not a rival player. That's a challenger player if I'm not mistaken. So a sub here, and already off the bat, Galaxy gonna score one.
Yeah, we said we wanted to see Lightspeed come out swinging, but really just overcommitting right here. And quick snail, I think he just messed up his aerial. It's like he side flipped or something. So probably should have been saved, but not too much to worry about because they got plenty of time to work with here.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just see the ball coming at your net and you think, oh, this is an easy save, and then you remember, wait, I actually have to do something. I can't just let that one go into my net. But either way, only a 1-goal difference to start things off. Galaxy will be happy with that, as Poseidon looking to equal it up. Couldn't quite get the shot off. And Ventus faster on offense. Gonna look for the pass here probably, but Pharaoh shuts that one down quick. Now Poseidon will get a bit of space. Might get shut down by MK5 though. Ooh. That one's off the crossbar. A beautiful save from the defender. The defender might have actually just been the crossbar, but regardless, ball's still not in the net yet. And now a little bit of struggle on defense from Galaxy. Looked like they found themselves a tiny bit out of position, but just as fast as they're put in an awkward position, Lightspeed gonna bite that one. Now a 2-goal lead already for Galaxy.
Yeah, and you can see Pharaoh just dimes up Owe in the midfield, and Poseidon and Quick Snail both going for the same ball. Usually not the best idea, especially when you're on the opponent's half of the field. And Speed just gets the win right there as Owe dusts both of them.
Definitely going to have to avoid double commits like that if you are Lightspeed. Not going to be easy to take down this Galaxy roster, and you're just making it harder for yourself if you can't choose who goes for that one. As a third goal goes in, looks like the boost might have run out, but either way, Ventus going to score the third one for Galaxy.
Yeah, and things are starting to kind of trickle down, just an avalanche effect here for Galaxy as they're just getting all things rolling now. And on the other side of things, Lightspeed looking very slow, and you can see I guess, not used to playing with Poseidon, I'm guessing, because I don't know if it's Kinetic as their normal player, but I'm not used to seeing Poseidon sub up for them, so not the best start, but I think they have plenty of time to get some momentum in their favor.
Yeah, still plenty of time, only the first game even. I think, actually, going back to Kinetic, I think he is usually their sub, but he also might just be asleep right now, and as we talk about subs, Poseidon rips one off the bar and down.
And if it was ever a time to get things rolling, it's now, and I think Quick Snail got the slightest little touch right there. I don't know if it mattered, because Poseidon was banging that either way, and he's going to absolutely slot that and get Lightspeed on the board.
Also a really cool goal explosion. If I had that one,
Yeah.
I would definitely be using it all the time. I don't know if I've seen that one before, but I don't know its name either. Pharaoh with a huge save. Might not be enough to keep the ball out permanently, though. And they're just trading perfectly placed shots right now. Another bar down shot.
Ventus just slotting this one. He just flips into it. That was a very awkward shot, but he made the most of his opportunity. And I've had my fair share of private matches against Ventus. He is so annoying to play against because of how quick he is to those balls, and he shows you right there with the speed.
Yeah, it looked like he just barely got through. Had to turn his car completely sideways to even get that shot, but gets the perfect placement. And now Galaxy not even really going to feel that first goal that was scored by Lightspeed. Still in a prime position. They're trying to build on that even still. Quick Snail getting a touch out, but awkward on the defense still, and that one's just going to roll in. Looks like the follow-up was not there for Lightspeed.
Ventus is getting a stat pad in game right here with another snipe. I mean, honestly, Poseidon was in a great position to make a save. Just doesn't react to it in time, and it gets past him. So just like that, 4 goals for Ventus, and it's a 5-1 score lead here for Galaxy.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can be in a good position, but the ball's still not easy to save. We've seen Lightspeed just has a little bit of problems on defense currently. With a 5-1 disadvantage, they'll just be looking to score as many goals as they can. At this point, you can't even be thinking about necessarily trying to win the game, just trying to, first of all, stop the bleeding. And second of all, try to score as much as possible as Owe. Looking to get that one. Now, more awkwardness on defense here. I don't know if that was the best touch from Poseidon. He will make up for it. Getting a nice save. The ball will be sent out into Galaxy's half. Poseidon off the corner, looks for the bump. Actually gets the bump from Ventus, excuse me. But Galaxy escapes unscathed once again. And really, it does look like we're just kind of seeing Galaxy dominate in this game one here.
Yeah, and besides I guess fluke goal that Galaxy let through, it's pretty much been complete dominance, as you said, on the offensive side. They can't really give any space to Galaxy right now because they score so quickly. And you can see right there that was pretty much their first Lightspeed's first real attempt on offense, and it was shut down so easily by Galaxy.
Yeah, they just don't really look like they're struggling at all. Definitely going to have to see more pressure from Lightspeed. If they've held on for the last minute pretty well, but Galaxy, you feel like it's just a matter of time as Quick Snail has to avoid the bump and makes a nice save. That's a great defensive play. Definitely what we want to see from them. But the ball's already right over their backboard. The shot's coming in. That one's just barely off. Poseidon makes a rebound impossible. And now, actually, Poseidon had the opportunity to shoot. It wasn't an easy shot at all, though. And it looks like game one will be almost mathematically impossible to win. Still some chances for this Lightspeed roster, but really just going to have to be trying to look towards game two here, Magic.
Yeah, I think there's a better chance of a Brazil happening than a Lightspeed win at this point, and I think I'm all for it because this Galaxy roster is not even trying to play defensive and hold on to their lead. They want more. He's going for blood here, but he will keep it out of the net. And Lightspeed, they definitely have to fix some things heading into game two, or we may not have that 5-game series we're hoping for.
Yeah, definitely not. Galaxy just completely stomping in this game one. And, I mean, some key errors definitely by the Lightspeed roster, but also Galaxy playing well is not a good combination for them. I mean, what does Lightspeed have to try and do here to regain at least an equal footing?
I mean, the rotations didn't seem horrible. It's just whenever they were in position, they didn't go quick enough, and they just got the ball just like kind of passed them up. You saw two situations of that. You had one Poseidon on the backboard, and one with Quicksnail with that first goal where he just didn't get up in time. He just misread how fast it was coming, and I think that's what Lightspeed has to fix his defense because I mean, offense is not really a problem or not really the thing to worry about when you're letting up 5 goals. It's easier to score one and allow 0 to win than score 6 to counteract the 5 you gave up. So it's gonna start on defense for sure.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. They they can't let Galaxy score 5 goals again. Absolutely not, unless they can score 6. But we haven't really seen that kind of offensive prowess from Lightspeed. Definitely, we're stuck in their own half for a good portion of game one. Let's see if they can try and come back, fix some of those key errors, and make some magic happen. See right off the kickoff. Big 50 in the midfield. Ventus looking for the pop. That one's good middle, but Poseidon with a nice read. Good defensive play. Gets to that one fast, but the ball's already back. Ventus keeping in. Gonna look for the dribble. Good turn by Quick Snail to just shut that one down before it ever develops. And now Quick Snail going for a play of his own. Actually, that's a miss. This could be an opportunity. The shot was not easy at all. Lightspeed not able to capitalize, but here comes Quick Snail again. Looking for the double touch. He's so close, but just barely misreads it. And oh, that's tragic already for Lightspeed.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling when you know you're in the right position to make the play. You have the boost, but it gets inside your head and you just barely come off a little bit wide, and you have to feel for them because that was their opportunity to get things rolling, get momentum on their side. But it does seem like, at least in the first minute, their defensive rotations are a little more cleaned up, and that's a good sign to see, hoping for a long series here.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Lightspeed roster. They're already getting offensive chances. Just the fact that that double touch was made possible is a very good sign. Still avoiding conceding for now, but OA coming through. Looks for the double flip reset. Can't quite find it. I think that one was just a little bit too low to be scored. But Galaxy now starting to develop their pressure plays. It's becoming awkward, and that shot will be good. Away coming through. 24 days till Christmas. Just a nice reminder there, but Galaxy takes the lead.
They had like 3 people all in the net, or at least 2 in the net and 1 in the front post. And honestly, just because of a lackluster clear on that first touch, and it just pops right back out to the midfield, and it's still dangerous. So I think he's got to have a better clear right there, and that goal never happened.
Yeah, I have to agree. The defense can't allow those follow-up shots from Galaxy. If you give them enough shots, they're definitely going to put extremely threatening ones on target eventually. And eventually, you're just going to run out of resources. Now Galaxy, not in as comfortable of a position as game one. All Lightspeed needs to do is try and equal this one out. Poseidon
Oh.
can't make the touch, and oh, that was so close. He was looking for the light corner touch, but Galaxy up too.
I don't know if this is a misread like some of the last ones. I think he probably thought he had a piece of that. He was in the right spot, and it might have been a rubber band on his end. But I mean, that's just the most feels bad man thing ever. When you're in the right spot and you just miss it, you know the comms are pretty dead silent after that one.
Yeah, a tough goal to concede for sure. And now Galaxy going to try to build on this lead they've accumulated. You have to try to just knock it in your own head. Aside from that, there have been some very good defensive saves. Galaxy still has so much pressure. They've only scored 2 goals for it, but it might be about to be a third. Oh, wait. Just barely misses a double touch. That one was only a pixel away. And Galaxy now looking back in their game 1 form, just dominating in the pressure department. I mean,
Oh,
that is... I went silent because I was really hoping that I was about to be able to say a great save, but that is just unfortunate. Quick snail caught in an awkward spot, and the own goal comes out.
he's got a hot date to get to, and trying to get out here in a hurry. But in all honesty, that's just a very awkward situation he put in. The offensive pressure is just so suffocating from Galaxy that eventually mistakes like that are gonna start to happen. Okay.
I guess we're just trading own goals. Galaxy said, "Oh, you think you can own goal? I can own goal too. This is basically a game of horse now."
Christmas spirit sharing, you know.
But in all seriousness, now 1 goal on the board for Lightspeed. I mean, that's a good sign for them, even if they didn't maybe score it with their own cars. They have something that they can try and work towards now and build off of. Only a 2-goal lead is not that much. 2 minutes left. Plenty of time for them to try and make something happen. Let's see what they can do. Another perhaps opportunity. Quick snail going to backflip, but Pharaoh is there fast, and a messy play, but it goes in the net of Galaxy. And all of a sudden, Lightspeed only down 1.
Yeah, I think that backflip actually completely threw off Boy Wonder right there. As he hesitated and eventually went for it, but by that time, the teammate for Lightspeed was pretty much just dusting him no matter what. So calculated backflip turns into a goal for Farah.
And you know, if you can't beat the enemy team to the ball, it's a perfectly valid strategy to just try and make confusing plays happen and get the better of the situation. If you can create awkward situations where you have a slight advantage, I mean, you can make anything happen. And we'll see here, Quick Snail going for a solo play. I think OA should be dealing with that one effectively. The follow-up shot not going to be taken. The ball is still in the midfield for Galaxy. Big 50. And Boy Wonder will be the first to it. This is an awkward spot now. Boy Wonder tries to get the touch middle. Will go to OA. Looking for the read himself. Can't quite find it. The waterfall. A little bit too difficult. But I do like what we're seeing here from Lightspeed in the second half. They look like they are getting more chances. And it looks like it is possible for them to win this one. They just have to try to get these plays going.
Yeah, whenever they feel like they're in the game, they look a lot more promising, and the plays they go for are a lot more clean. Whenever they're trailing by a lot, things start to fall apart a little bit. But here, down by 1 goal, this is a very winnable position to be in, and I really hope we see Lightspeed be up to task and send us to a tied series.
Only 1 goal away, but time is running out. Away going to put a slow shot on target. Also looking for demos now. Poseidon doesn't have much boost. Gets a solid 50, but Ventus just brick walling that one through. That one's going to go on target. Poseidon equal to the save. And they've kept the ball out of their net. Now can they turn it around and gain 1 goal back? This one's sent back. They have to try and dissolve this pressure from Galaxy, but the ball is still lingering. 2 players up. If they can get a quick counterattack, this game is not over for Lightspeed, but that one will not be good enough. Galaxy not interested in keeping that ball up either, and a closer game, but Galaxy still has the edge.
Yeah, and Honestly, I kind of wish Pharaoh would have played that slower, even if he had no boost. I mean, what he did have was enough to make some sort of an aerial play instead of, throwing the game away right there. But no, not all the blame's on him at all, because that was a much closer game than we saw in game one. And once again, Galaxy just hard earning these wins and just suffocating Lightspeed on the defensive end. But I mean, 3 goals is better than 5 given up. I guess there's that bright side, and maybe next game will be 1 goal given up. So we'll see if Lightspeed can figure it out.
Yeah, and I mean 3 goals given up, but this time they were only within one, as
Yeah.
opposed to game one where I believe they were behind 4 goals. So definitely a much better look. Maybe starting to figure out this roster. You also have to think with a challenger substitute, the only factor isn't even that Poseidon is a challenger. He's still a good player, but you just don't really have the same chemistry that you'd likely have with your main roster. And I know they are missing Kinetic, and Lightspeed is also missing
Glow?
Glow,
Yeah.
the green Glow, who changed his name to just Glow.
Aw.
Um, so that's got to be a tough hit to not have your starting player trying to work with what you've got. And Poseidon, once again, not a bad player by any means. If they can just stop this offensive pressure from Galaxy and try to make some plays of their own, very much in it still.
Yeah, and Green Glow is usually a lot of the offensive playmaking for this roster. Anybody who knows anything about this team knows that Green Glow is pretty much the star of this team, and not having him is a huge hit to their offensive scoring. It's a nice bump here. Just means Poseidon's shot's gonna float right in.
And that's a huge play. I believe that was Pharaoh there. Recognizes that a shot is incoming, just gets that goal line bump. Oh, no one back. And Poseidon didn't even have to bang that shot hard. That's a fantastic play coming out. And Lightspeed, magic. They have their first lead. This is winnable.
They're doing it. They finally figured it out. Almost another one.
Wait.
No way. 2-goal lead? Is it possible?
I don't want to jinx them quite yet. I think they might have had an opportunity, but a little bit of miscommunication it looked like. And they have to be careful now. It's a ball in the midfield. Seems to have favored Galaxy for pretty much this entire series so far. Quick Snail up to this one quickly, like his name implies. We'll get not the best 50 though. Pharaoh trying to take possession here. Might be able to get this one infield. Goes for the bump on away, and I think Pharaoh might have found a new game plan here, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like the bumps are coming out hot for him.
Yeah, I think he figured out the strat. If you can't outplay them, just take them out of the game and just get them out of your way so your teammates can capitalize on it. As a honestly just a breakdown in defense. As looks like the third man back gets stuck on the wall on a nice shot.
And the double commit there from Quick Snail and Poseidon. Just have to call who goes for that ball. Would have been much less danger, most likely. Still possible a shot can come through, but defense out of position. It's going to give somewhat of a free goal to Galaxy, and now
Ooh.
tied up is not where you want to be, but Quick Snail coming through. He just barely misses the double touch in. Oh, come on. I need to see him score one. I can't with this. He needs to score one.
Him and Owe have gotten so close multiple times, but they can't find it on the shot. And I mean, if all 3 of these double tap attempts have gone in, this would be a lot spicier series right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the fact that they haven't, it's been so close every time. Can see the mechanics on these guys, but just the accuracy is a tiny bit off. Still, a tie game, 3 minutes remaining. This is the best position Lightspeed has seen them in all series so far. Now to try and make it better, but it's not going to happen with plays like Away, and I believe there was a bump keeping a defender out of net there. Just a completely open net, surprisingly.
Yeah, a nice, I'd say calculated pass from Boy Wonder. Looks like he just pops it up, knowing his teammate would be in position, and a nice shot to the open net. Just means another lead for Galaxy. Hopefully they don't run away with this one like they have with a couple of the other ones, because I really want to see if Lightspeed can turn things on late.
Yeah, they're still not far behind, but that's not going to make it any easier. An awkward play, and Galaxy now extending their lead.
Poseidon catching it, but not the touch he was looking for. And the Speedmeister himself, Ventus, just getting to that one so quickly. Poseidon wasn't really ready for him, and another 2-goal lead here for Galaxy.
Now things just got a lot more difficult for Lightspeed. Already down 2-0 in the series. now down 2 goals in a crucial game 3. Let's see what they're made of. This is where things can turn around, or they might just get a lot worse very quickly. Either way, Poseidon on the backboard here. Awkward situation. Manages to get a nice ground pinch, clearing that one away from the net temporarily, but it's already sent right back. Ventus with a shot almost on target. The follow-up is there, but Poseidon rushing back into position. And even though there have been some awkward times, honestly, Poseidon's been there for a lot of saves. I believe he had 4 saves last game. Only 1 so far this game, but still a crucial part of this roster. Keeping the ball out. Just need to try and find these offensive plays, Magic.
Yeah, Poseidon's doing his part for sure. I mean, he's got their one
Oh,
goal, but
no.
okay, that's just a tank right there from Ventus, as he just doesn't even feel the fly hit the windshield right here. As Barrow goes right over him. I thought he 50'd him, but it looks like he just faked the life out of him. And Galaxy, as we said, starting to run away with this one and looking for a sweep.
And that is just full confidence from Ventus. I mean, it takes a lot of confidence to go for a flip reset play, to go for double taps, but it takes another level of confidence to just drive the ball directly in front of your own net and not even flinch when someone challenges. I mean, Galaxy just in prime position, and now 4-1. It's hard to imagine them throwing this lead, but Lightspeed's still not out of it quite yet. If they can get a couple goals very quickly, it looks like actually the Galaxy roster is starting to go for some questionable things. There could be opportunities for Lightspeed to pounce here.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Poseidon keeping them in check because he's a
No
defensive monster,
way.
bro. What is that? I think it was a mistouch from Poseidon. Just redirects it into the wrong side of the field, and yeah, you don't see that every day.
Quick snail, poor guy. Just wanted to take possession. He was just trolling around, just trying to catch the ball. And Ventus is like, "Oh hey, free ball, give me that." I mean, you never expect someone to be there, like from the ceiling. I think Ventus was. That's just a rude play. Now, now at 5-1, things should be pretty much secured for Galaxy. It was a very difficult match even to begin with, but Lightspeed did put up a good fight, especially in game 2. Really showed that they could maybe pull this one off, but Galaxy proves too much to overcome. And I think with another one, this will be even further. Okay, never mind. The defense is coming out. Pharaoh saves it, but Poseidon decides, no, this is enough anxiety. I just want the ball to go in the net.
This game went from just an absolute nail biter to another potential Brazil for Galaxy. It's Poseidon. He sees there's no win possible here, so I think he's contributing to the trip to South America.
You got to give it
Yeah, let's go.
And there it is. The Brazil is complete. It finally happened. We got close in game 1. Game 2 wasn't really close at all, but here we go. Game 3 finally got the Brazil.
You'd love to see it. I mean, if you can't win, at least give the fans what they want, and we got our Brazil.
Absolutely. Now if they score again, whoever scores, we just ban.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
think this should be the play. Can't ruin the Brazil.
Eliminated from All-Star voting if you score.
All in all, though, tough to play. I mean, main takeaways from this game. It looks like Green Glow might just be a crucial member of the Lightspeed roster. And also, Galaxy, just when they start popping off, it's so hard to put down their momentum. They play so fast, so aggressively, and with so much confidence. I mean, Lightspeed did a pretty good job, all things considered.
I don't think they're even trying to score. I think they're trying to down it, and they're trying to own goal. They don't want to get Brazil, but I think Galaxy has the same plan in mind here. They're all on the same page. We got to down this ball, and Galaxy gonna take a very decisive sweep here, and that's gonna vault them to a very solid second place heading into next week.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a huge win for Galaxy, a big sweep, and now they will advance to 8-2, which just seems like a much better record than 7-2 for some reason. But might be looking to take it to Whiteout, who still have only lost 1 series there, and I don't know how many games in a row this is that Galaxy has won, but I do know that they're on a tear right now in the rival league. And even for Lightspeed, season is far from over at 6-3, now 6-4. Plenty of time left to try and improve that record. You can't really put too much stock into one tough loss, but Other than that, a great series from both parties. Any final words here, Magic?
I just think Galaxy looks absolutely terrifying going forward. And if you're Lightspeed, I don't think you have to worry too much because you were for sure missing the cornerstone of your roster tonight. And Poseidon stepped in nicely, and I mean, I think he was the MVP for their team, but just wasn't clicking as a unit. And at the end of the day, I think Gringlow feels much appreciated right now when he sees how the series went. And Galaxy, they're looking strong going forward.
Yeah, definitely. And both these teams, once again, top contenders in the rival league. Great matchup. Thank you guys for the entertainment. And we will have one more matchup coming back after a medium-sized break. This one was a sweep, so a little bit fast. But we will be heading into the novice league. Actually, it's not often we have a novice league match at the end of the stream, but we will have Genesis taking on the Vandals. Both 3 and 4 teams. Every team this stream actually has very even records. So good job, whoever picked the matchups. um, but we will be coming back with that one very soon. Also, almost forgot, but quick shout out to Chipmunk, 17-month subscription coming through. That's almost a year and a half. Wow, absolute insanity from the legend himself. And also big shout out to Magic Pepperoni for gifting a sub. I believe.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
give someone a sub or you just subscribed?
Yeah, I did that. And I was gonna gift Bubbly one if he would have won, but my boy couldn't clutch up, so only one gifted sub
Oh
tonight.
no, that probably feels worse than just losing the match.
Yeah, honestly,
He
double
doesn't get
double
to
L.
gift a sub. Wow, poor Bubbly dude. I'm gonna go. Where is he? I'm gonna go make sure he's doing all right.
I think he said he's leaving Nemesis.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. Might have to do damage control here so we don't lose one of our MVPs, Bubbly Reaper. But yeah, we'll be right back after this short break. Hope to see you guys once again. Everyone have a great night. And yeah, we'll be right back.
This time you've been searching for something, turn around in circles, holding nothing. I know the damage that love can do. I am here for you. This time I've been waiting for someone to show me the meaning of a real love. Haven't looked